Yeah, here's another member of the team. This is Adrian. And he's dealing with rabbit holes mainly. We do have a problem with rabbits. First team has a problem with ducks, but we have a problem with rabbits.
Get an eagle.
Yeah, get an eagle to get rid of the ducks, or is that the rabbits? No, we need a batsman to get rid of the ducks. Yeah, just a bit of soil and seed and a bit of water on top, as you can see. All part of the job. Here's the match strip with 5 days to go. Been marked up, as you can see. There's Sam over there. He's a bit of an artist. He's more of a Picasso, though when you some grounds you go to, it's more like a load of Jackson Pollocks. But yeah, he takes his time, and as you can see, it's very neat. And over here is the track for the junior game training that they've got for next the Thursday and Friday. It's got the blue lines in there again, nice and neat. Presentation is king. Right, here's the temporary setup for video coverage of the game. Our main camera developed a lens module fault, and I've got to send that off to Germany to be repaired. Bowsprung dirt, not much technique. In this case, it's the second time it's gone wrong. So there's a small eye found there. It will be covered up. I'm not leaving something red in front of the side screen. If I come back, you can see there's a little external power block there, and that's the view down to the wicket. All the pictures, some people call it. The wickets are not in yet. Okay. Just a little peek behind the scenes. We're in the score box at the moment. That is the view from the temporary iPhone camera that we've installed. It's actually pretty good. If anybody needs any technical details, I'm happy to supply them. It's another thing I like playing at. What we can do here is swap to the second camera, which is still upside down. I've got to sort that. I'll get back to you. So we'll start again. Okay, that's the USB camera. Sorry, that's the iPhone camera we've set up, running Epoch Cam Pro, and that, now the right way up, is the one in the score box, which is just a ELP webcam. It's up there, see, and I'll open the hatch now, and you can see what the scorer sees. This is the scorer's view, including the control thing dangling down. It's not as bad as it looks, because there's it's bright out there, so you now can't see the screen quite as easy. It's better in real life. But that's the view from the boundary. And I wouldn't normally have this on full screen, so if I drop that down there and stick that in there, and change that to scoreboard, and that's the scoring software, which is PCS Pro, which is a free product supplied by the ECB, and it is a very good piece of software. If that was a commercial product, it would cost you an awful lot of money. It does all the scoring, live tweeting, links up to Play Cricket system, so live score updates, and now it does video streaming, video highlights packages. It is the same software that First Class Counties use. So yeah, to say that that is free, that is an excellent product. It really is, and it's made my other career as a scorer very easy, or easier, and it's good fun. I like playing with the technology, as you can probably see. I can just see the two gentlemen out there. Time for a little wander around the ground, see if there's any other things I can pick up on that need doing. There's always something to be done, always. Let's just change the camera. Right, it's wash station, sanitation station that's we've got in. Signpost to it. We need to get some plants planted in that. Outdoor nets. This area is quite rough. It got attacked quite badly by moles, which we're working on, but they're still quite active here, as you can see. And this, when it's all re-establishes, will be our part of our junior training, or even senior training if you want, area. It's outdoor nets, hard court. There's the chairman's little coaching set up there. He does his business. Boundary rope. The only job I won't do on my own. I'll always let the players do that. Right, so yeah, okay. Moles. Hate the bloody things. Let's have a wander up here now. Right, see, ball stop netting I installed directly behind the square. It's debris netting. So just under 30 quid for 50 metres. And yeah, that price, you can't say no. Right, I spotted a job because some clumsy idiot did that. I know the name of the clumsy idiot because he's talking to you now, so I need to get that fixed. That's the view back there. On we go. Here we go. I've spotted another job. That's a device I use for luring chafer. That grubs the God, I forgot the name of the beetles or that lay the eggs that cause so much damage. I need to get some replacement pheromone in that. It doesn't stop the damage, it just tells me when they're active, so that I can look at putting some remedial practices into place. Now this is our sort of top field, which we don't use. Still look after it, but no real use at the moment. We've got a few ideas for this, but we shall see. Right, down we go. See the wind turbines. They're going very slowly today. They were one of our sponsors once upon a time, but not so much now. I find it quite difficult. Companies have not got a lot of money now. It's with all the COVID stuff that's happened to them. But, hopefully we'll get them back. This is the shadiest part of the ground, mainly because of that jumping thing overhanging. It's really too big for us to do anything about at the moment. But that's the old entrance. We don't use it anymore. We ended up with another entrance getting put in for us, which is very nice of people. shady corner on a hot day, and has a decent view down over the ground. Artistic view down the down the fence. Handmade, this fence. The gentleman you saw doing the marking out is a retired carpenter, and we put him to good work. He did a good job here. That's is the main mast, the proper camera, which is under repair at the moment. That flips over and gets quite high. Gives a good view, it really does. Well, this is the Robin Sumter Memorial Garden. It's not a gentleman I knew myself, as a former president of the club. But, apparently well known and well liked locally, and an excellent sportsman. That's actually been used for a wedding, for photographs and stuff. Not too many plants at the moment, they'll come out. But, as the weather starts to get a bit better, it does set off the corner of the ground quite nicely. Okay, front of the pavilion, score box. That reminds us of another job, because that needs tidying out the next couple of days. But, let's see. We call it the football pitch, but there's not actually football played on it. So I practice my golf. Round the rear of the pavilion, and all this has been developed over the last 12 months, probably less. All that garden and everything there has been done by our chairman, who's needs to fill his time now. He's retired from work. He's done a cracking job, he really has, and this does look a nice area, and grass is established nicely. This, before we started doing all this work, looked like that. Yeah, it really did. We're going to do there the same job as we've done here, and there's woods behind, straight into the sun. Back at the pavilion, nice dining area, small events area, marquees can go up. Lots of plants for this area. It looks gorgeous now. I really do like it. Right, so quick trip up and down the strip, and this is what the brush has fetched out. Let's see if I can reach it and get out here. Now, hopefully you can see. This is all brown. It's all dead grass. Very little green stuff in there, and you watched this week as I've brushed and raked and cut, and yet that's still coming out of it. So it just shows you it's been tough. Right, we're going to get some other equipment out, and we'll crack on with getting this strip ready for Saturday. Now, on the downside of brushing is it creates a lot of dust. The machine's going to want to wash down. Right, took the brush cassette out and replaced it with the cutting cassette. We're getting closer to match height now, a few days to go, and this is today's height. This is 9mm. It has been coming down gently while I've been working on it, but 9mm is what I'm doing it today. That gives me a little bit to play with on Friday, but I can leave a little on. I've got the option. Once you took it off, it's too late. You're already there. There's who said that? We're already there. Brian Johnson, AC/DC. Yes. Back in Black. What was that tattoo on? Was it? What song you want? Anyway, I'm rambling. I know it's an AC/DC song, but there we go. Right, let's go and get this checked up at 9mm. It was, of course, You Shook Me All Night Long. I'm getting old. One thing I did want to mention, a couple of days out, I'm no longer doing any work in the crease areas. I deliberately leave the grass a little longer there. It's a high traffic area, lots of work, lots of heavy bowlers, boots banging in, and I just think it recovers quicker, gets a bit more protection with slightly longer grass, so I won't be cutting within the crease areas for this strip. Not anymore, it's done. This is just going to be between the two creases, the two batting creases. Right, Sunday morning, day after the game, and I'm going to get this cleaned off. Now, I'm going to cheat. I really don't fancy hand brushing that, so I'm going to use this. Obviously, lift the cutters so they're not on the ground, but it will blow the dust and crap off. Top tip: start from the upwind side. Sorry, the downwind side, I'll get that right, and work your way upwind, unless you actually fancy eating dirt. So let's crack on with this. Right, now we've blown all the dust and debris off, we're going to give it a good soak of water, plenty on it, and then I'm just going to leave it, and tomorrow is when I'll start doing the any renovations and whatever. But I do intend using this track for at least one more game, so I'm going to get some water on it today, so we don't lose it. Let's have fun with the hose. Right, so we've given it a roll. After all the water had soaked in that I put on last night, and it's a lovely day now. It's so dry around here. We got the sprinkler on. Let's get some water on the square. It's not rained properly here for a long time, and this is sandy subsoil, so it dries very, very quickly. So what else is going on? There's a bit of leaf burning over there, and we've got the digger operating around the back of the pavilion, which I'll show you in a bit. Right, so I'll show you around the back what's happening. There we go, Mad Mitch the Destroyer. What a machine that is. I'd love to have a play one of those. And his faithful sidekick. And that's all going to be levelled, and then I'm going to grass it. It never stops, does it? Never stops. And good morning again. It's been a lovely day today, nice and warm. So let me just turn the camera around. Okay, right. Junior strip just in a sort of maintenance mode at the moment. That's the strip that we played on, and I intend using it this coming weekend. So it had a good flash of water on Sunday. It's just been cut, and I lifted the cut a couple of millimetres, so it's probably been done at in fact it has been done at 9, and I'll take it back down again on Friday or Saturday morning. Done that, you can see the sprinklers on, and now it's time. I'm going to start on the next track. I've cut it out, just thinned it out a little bit. It had a good soak of water last night, and I'm going to give it a roll now. So that will start the prep for that one. And if I just turn round, you can see that the outfield is all dark. Well, we've had it sprayed this morning, I think. Let me just go the other way. It's been sprayed with iron sulfate to deal with moss, and the contractors will be coming in a week to 10 days. They're I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Amazone. It's a big scarifier on the back of a tractor, and they'll take all that out. So change of colour. Right, let's get this engine started. Right, this is the track. We're going to roll. A little known groundsman's skill is placing the sprinkler just out of range. Get that wrong and you just get wet on a regular interval. So you might pay a lot of money. Okay, so let's get this one.